Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a Veve and Earth 2 update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, like, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Also, something about wraithax.eth domain name, and this is not financial advice, ever. So, in the last couple of years, December of 2020 now, the end of 2020, we have had both Earth 2 and Veve launch. And what has happened since then for both companies is nothing short of spectacular. But we have had some FUD. We've had some FUD. Both of them had issues with MTL, both of them had issues with servers, and they've had very nice parallels. There were a lot more scam tubers that were covering Earth 2 than Veve. And what those people are is they just get paid whenever they call something a scam. And clearly Shane from Earth 2 has gone on and proven himself, partnering with Ready Player Me, Mattbox, and all this other stuff, saying that, yeah, you guys are crazy, you guys are insane, and the scam tubers have yet to issue an apology. But Shane decides to go and release the Earth 2 version 1 trailer last month. It looks beautiful. It is the best, I would say the best looking metaverse out there right now. And then what he also does is he also posts on Twitter of him going and flying around. Now, this is an old version of Earth 2 version 1. His computer is not updated, but even still, look at how fast it renders, look at how fast it goes. The processing must be amazing. Anyway, let's go on to what he says. He says, earlier today, the Earth 2 Discord held a 3-hour GIF-miss event. I decided to do a quick recording of me flying around in Earth 2 version 1 on my home PC and share it as a GIF. Here's part of the original recording for those interested. It's only in HD, plus Twitter will probably reduce the quality further. Also, please note, this is just me randomly recording my own home PC. It was not planned, it was not recorded in 4K. It was also filmed on an older / outdated version of Earth 2 version 1. As I don't have the latest version of my PC, don't board a plane with me piloting. Hashtag work in progress, hashtag Earth 2. Also, Arya Realty commented saying, I sent you a Discord DM, Shane, regarding the YouTube content if you aren't too busy. And Shane responded saying, okay, thanks. We'll check it out later today or tomorrow. I'll let my EA know so I don't forget. Thank you, Arya. Hopefully we see a collab with them in the future. Well, that is one company covered, which again, the scam tubers owe us a grave apology for that. But what about the FUD of the other company? What about Veve? Well, I mean, let's just go to Facebook real quick. On Facebook, you have a bunch of people going, and yeah, some of them are people that invested at the tippy top. Some of them are people that invested before then and didn't sell and then wrote it and they lost some of that money. But you have somebody saying, let's be real, it ain't looking good. And I won't mention who it is, but I had to kind of go in and bust some FUD a little bit, saying, Veve will have sold its 400 millionth gem this month. Every single other NFT platform wishes they were Veve. I myself have never been more bullish. And we do have a couple people backing me up saying I only invest in projects that are making profit. Akomi is killing it in the bear market and are very excited. But then you do have somebody that had gone on and said, in my opinion, MCP is an epic fail and that they're spending more in Hero and crafting starts in the next few weeks. I love Hero. Shout out to the Hero fam. They're great. It is fun to open cards and collect them. So yeah, point to this guy on that. But when he says that MCP has been an epic failure, okay, newsflash, MCP has not rolled out yet. OUP has not rolled out yet. The Veveverse has not rolled out yet. These are many things that are going to be insane catalysts for not only Veve collectibles, but for the token at large. And again, last year when everyone was saying, oh, when MTL, as if commenting when makes things go faster. But they're saying it's never coming. They're going to find a reason to delay again. And guess what? Everyone got it. Everyone that KYC'd anyway, that isn't a bot and wasn't using dirty gems. And what you saw was people getting MTL in the beta test, and then what happened? A month later, everyone got it. People have been having beta testing for crypto the last week, 2 weeks. I guarantee you by February, or at some point in February, everyone has crypto pay-in. You think that's not going to do something for collectibles? It already has. I've already seen it. But what can David you go and just do a quick flex on people and just say, hey, um, clearly this is one of the best fud busting pieces I can think of. Well, if you paid attention to Vivi Magic's last video, and if you're not subscribed to her, please subscribe. She is amazing. She does a lot of work and definitely a pillar in this community. So shout out to her. But you have somebody that she interviewed that had sent David a gift, and David had sent this person a photo of the gift. It was a Winnie the Pooh collectible, and it was right next to a letter signed by the Vice President of the United States of America. It reads, "From our family to yours, we wish you peace, love, and happiness this holiday season and in the new year. Kamala Harris." Okay, so there's a lot of speculation on this, and we could go really, really good with it. We can go meh with it. Let's go meh with it. To start and say that, hey, this could be gotten for a myriad of reasons. How can you get one, without paying for it? Well, you can be a member of the military, and you can do something really cool, and yeah, you can get. I'm still waiting for my thing for e-secure. Long story, but you can definitely still go and get something if you do something important in the military and they recognize it. You can do something if you are a business owner of an American company, like Elon Musk met with Obama, met with Trump. Especially if your Democrats are in office and are in the energy sector, you can go do that. Everyone always loves astronauts, so people from SpaceX, people from NASA, people from anyone that's an American icon, rock star, whatever. Sports teams, you can do that. But as far as I know, David isn't really any of those. Even as far as business owner goes, he's a foreign business owner. But how can he do things, get that easily? Well, normal people and anybody, you, me, Dashi, we can go and we can write our congresswoman or congressperson, congressman, whoever, and what you can do is you can request to be on the mailing list. You can donate to the Democrat or Republican Party, whichever candidate is in office. You can be a member of the media or press who covers Washington politics, or you can convince party officials that you are an ardent and important supporter. David doesn't really have the room for option number one because he's a foreign business owner, not from here, doesn't really have a congressman or congresswoman. David runs his business extraordinarily well and is also very frugal, acting like every cent he spends is their last. So I don't think they're donating to any Republican or Democrat party right now, or have. And he's not a member of the press, as far as I know. But you could convince a party that you're an ardent and supporter. How does that happen? Well, I mean, I could imagine through David's travels and people that want to help VV's travels. One person can't know everyone, but a couple people can know some really high-level people. So maybe at some point, that's how he got it, the contact. Or when he was campaigning and getting all these amazing licenses, having to get the United States Postal Service. Well, how do you get that? Yeah, you go to the postmaster and you go to a bunch of other things, but it might go up to a really high level of government. But let's say it's not any of those things. And let's say it's something a little more beneficial to us. If I'm the president or vice president, well, one, I have a million things that I want to do, but if you, in the form of crypto and NFTs, you hear these buzzwords, you hear these people that are making millions, in which case the US is losing out on taxes, and then you also hear about the people who are losing millions, in which case you really need to tell your constituents, I'm protecting you. So maybe, and again, this is just speculation, this is not any type of advice, I have no idea what actually happened. Maybe if I do a 100-hour stream and get David on the fourth time, I could hear it from him. But I think what we have is, or what we could possibly have, is politicians saying, okay, where do we start? We've heard some bad stuff happen on OpenSea. Obviously, anything Logan Paul touches, you should probably stay away from. Again, he has mentioned Earth 2 and a Comey, but that's not really our fault. It's just what outside of some other scams, the guy does no good projects. That being said, if they're looking for a shining light for someone that's making money, not just in a bull market, but a bear market, they might want to use Veve as the gold standard and say every other NFT project that has a crypto, NFTs, whatever, they should be held to the standard of Veve. And again, is it likely? Probably not, but is it possible? Yes, this is well within the realm of possibility. And you could imagine the benefits that come along with that. You could imagine that because of this, when sweeping regulation comes in and maybe it makes a lot of other things a security, I feel like OMI would be conspicuously left absent out of that legislation, and they would just stay a utility metaverse token. Now, again, it could be something as simple as, David's gone to a SpaceX thing, and maybe Kamala Harris was there, and maybe Kamala says, oh, Veve, if David was wearing his Veve shirt like he normally does. Kamala herself doesn't have kids, but her husband does have kids from previous marriage. They're 21 and 25. It's possible that they were into Veve, saying, oh, my kids love that. They can't get anything, though, because everyone's always buying. Everything's always sold out. And David might have had some redemption codes on him, maybe back when transfers were on, says, hey, let me do something for you. And maybe that's how they got the contact. Again, I don't know. Comment down below your wild theories on how they could have met and why she's sending him letters. I'm super excited about it. I think that's, you're not going to get a letter from the Vice President of the United States unless you or your company is doing something extraordinarily wonderful. But again, that's just me. Commenting, liking, subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free way. Oh, yeah, I said that. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.